Something about the trill and what's happening there. Make sure when you start the trill that the first note of the E matches with the left-hand E. It's very easy for it to get bubbled and, you know, start the trill later. You got to go right away. Right away, together. Now the tricky thing, that's right. The other tricky thing is that we don't want to hear the second beat smack down either in the right hand or the left.
I kept hearing that.
Yeah, it's very tricky there because of the fingering. Actually, the little loop around now is the F. You're going toward that F is looping it around to, you know, come around and finish, not the D sharp. The D sharp is passing, is just passing. It's going like this. Look, it's passing. There. So when you use a trill, that's very hard to do because you're trilling. See how soft that has to be. That D sharp can't be smacked. So there. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing is balance-wise, at the end, this A is more important than that one.
Okay. Okay.
So by the end, you have this still ringing through. That takes a touch-sensitive playing. Yeah. I tend to pedal the trill because it gets kind of dry. In fact, you have to, because if you don't pedal, you're going to get a dry E here, right? It's going to stop. The bass. So look, no one wants all that dryness. This is Chopin. We've been pedaling, right, like this all along. Yes. Right? We've had a steady pedal, a pattern pedal. So why not there? Same thing. Now what you might want to do, and what I do is, guess what? I do come a little bit off on that trill, although I'm going to get a mess if I'm not clean about, watch. See, I might get this merging. So what I do is I start pedaling it, come off it, put it back down. It's very tricky. It's called a tricky pedaling. It's hard for me to explain, but I come up during the trill at the very end and then I put it down again. I know that's kind of going to be hard for you, but watch. Off, pedal. Pedal. That's a pretty clean pedal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pedal. No pedal. Pedal. Just use your ear because we don't want to get that right. You gotta be real careful that the E doesn't merge with the D sharp. So just be listening carefully. Okay, now let's go just a little bit before that and do this. Not all the way back. Let's do this. No pedal. Pedal. No pedal. None there. Pedal, no pedal, pedal. It's hard for me to explain that. I'll just try to clean it up. Use your ear. Your ear is the best thing. Get this, right? This is going toward a 2/7 chord. It's going toward a 2. But that I would pedaling it. The sight blur is fine. That's fine. But here I don't pedal because I made the decision to be soft. Watch. It's a nice effect. See, it just lifts it a little bit because he's come down intensely, I think, and then he comes up less intensely. That's the way I look at it. Watch. Watch. See what I do? And then I stay soft.
I see. Okay, okay. Let me try that.
That's such a sensitive thing. Yeah. You got to be careful at the end, though, right? That you don't get the blur there. Yeah. But your pedaling was exquisite. Before this was wonderful. You got the pedaling right. It was very clear. This is where you have to be careful. And you know what you should do? I think I told you this. Go off the pedal, then go down on the pedal. I purposely smacked it because when you play that A, get off the pedal but put it down after so you don't get the blur from before.
Got it. Okay.
It's really a good technique to avoid that blur. Watch. This is so beautiful because it lifts it, it lightens it gorgeously. It's so beautiful to do that, I think. And then you have that light ending. You don't want to smack down the ending.
So. 3 and 1 and 2.
Yeah, you just have to catch this. I want to hear that left hand undo that. That's a 2/7 chord, right?
Yeah.
Catch it on the second beat. That's a second beat 2/7 chord.
Oh yeah. Okay. Check. Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2.
cleaned up that A. There was no blur. There was no blur on your final A because you said, okay, I was getting off that pedal, put it down after.
Yeah, I did took the pedal off after
I heard it. Yeah, it was good because you still kept the legato in your fingers. Your fingers gave you the legato because your hands are jumping anyway this way. They're jumping. And even if you delay with the pedal, you already started, boom, down. You're not really losing time. It's going to be, it's going to be sustained because your finger was there, gave yourself a delay on the pedal, put it down and avoided the blur. So that's an excellent technique, that we start experimenting and realizing that's a good way to go,